Guys, we finally are able to put the Ford, well, we can give it a break. We're not putting it to rest. We're giving it a break. I know, I'm excited, are you? And don't worry, it doesn't mean I'm putting old Bessie to work this time. Okay, I guess not, but don't worry. Let's head over to the warehouse and let me show you what we've taken care of. You know what, I've gone overboard again, but this time it's, you know what, we did it right this time. We did it right. Come on, let's go to the warehouse. So you guys remember the cargo trailer we had? Yeah, it did its job. It did well enough, but guys, we needed something to help us out. If you guys remember from our last episode, we had some struggles with the old Ford, just to say the least. The tires are a little flat. I'm sorry. You know what? Here, let me just put those on, just so you know. So, look at, we found an old Peterbilt, a cab over old Peterbilt, along with a 53-foot refrigerated trailer. We got a reefer trailer to go on this Peterbilt. And so far, it's been working out pretty well. Now, it's not necessarily the perfect time to sell right now, but I'm telling you what, I want to go, I just want to drive the truck around, to be honest with you guys. It's been pretty good. I mean, we have been selling stuff off left, right, and center right now, and I did have to kind of rebuild the dock here a little bit to get trucks in and out of. You guys might have remembered, it was a bit of a steep drop-off onto the road. It was causing me some grief, so, you know what, we've done a little bit of landscaping and fixed things up here at the warehouse. But let's take the Peterbilt over to... We'll take it to the creamery and let's see if we can load some stuff up. Actually, you know what? Oh, no. Actually, you know what? It's popcorn season. It's popcorn season. I forgot about that. Yeah, totally forgot about popcorn, guys. Anyways, the truck was relatively cheap, actually. Trailer was more than the truck was because it's in pretty good shape, but the truck itself, not too expensive. So I'm happy about that. Oh, I didn't think about that corner. But it's okay. Ah, yeah. See, best driver in Farm Sim. All right, let's go. You gotta jackknife it out a little bit here. Not bad. And then on the road, let's head over to, Popcorn Factory, guys. Popcorn Factory. Let's see if we can just sell some of that stuff off and get some money back into our account. All right, so we've got a lot more popcorn than I kind of thought we had, to be honest. Yeah, it's almost full back there. Now, guys, we wouldn't normally sell this off, but you know what? It's nice that we can fill it all. We've been making tons of popcorn thanks to our harvest last fall, of course, shipping it all over here. So I might as well get rid of this, make some space here in this warehouse. I was going to take it back and wait for a better price, but I kind of want the money now. So, you know what? Let's not wait, and let's just go sell it off right now. Now, I know you're probably saying, well, you got the warehouse. Why don't you just wait?
You questioning me? Don't question me.
Well, the prices aren't bad. It's the best price is April for the popcorn. So... why not sell it now, and then I can replant a little bit easier. That's one of the things I need money for, guys, is I want to get a new planting unit for our corn, for our fields. So that's kind of what I want to do. Maybe that's what my next focus, but that may be a tractor. So those are the two things I'm looking at. We'll see. But anyways, let's go sell this off quickly. You know, I think we may need to get a tractor first, because I won't be able to afford to move, a bigger planting unit with this tractor I've got. We'll see. Anyways, let's... oh boy, let's sell all this popcorn off, shall we? Come on, let's get rid of all the popcorn. Yeah, this one here is all kind of jammed up in here. Can I grab that and just tilt it over? That's better. And we got one left in here. I can just kind of, nope. Let's just move the truck around a little bit quickly here. All right, so there we go. We'll wrap this up. There we go. So we're at 200. We have $200,000 now. Can I get a tractor and a new planting unit for that? I don't know. I do have some other stuff I could sell potentially if I need to. I'm not going to worry about that for today because... well, honestly, that's not a big concern yet. I mean, we got the Peterbilt now. In fact, I'm going to drop the trailer off. We're going to head back over to the farm with this truck. We'll leave our pickup at the warehouse for the time being. There's some other things we need to talk about and maybe get done today. So let's just pull this into the warehouse here, and we'll get her done. We'll get her done. The warehouse is actually kind of empty right now. It's not being utilized to its full potential. That's for sure. Oh well, you know what? It's all right. We're kind of back on track right now, I think. In fact, I think we're better than on track. Let's head over to the cattle farm. Like I said, guys, I got a pretty good deal on this truck, and the 53-footer costs more than the truck. I got another trailer to go along with that 53-footer that has been coming in somewhat handy because, well, you can see our cattle farm just off in the distance there. We've gotten, well, a little bit more cows now. It is calving season, of course, so that means that, well, we got some more baby cows. And, well, because of that, we've also been going through, well, more feed. And, well, hopefully soon we'll be making more milk. Look at them all in here. It's starting to get a little cramped, actually. We got a bunch of baby cows. We got the bulls. You guys might recall we have a few bulls in there now. And, of course, the heifers in there. Things are coming together here. Things are looking pretty good as far as our cows go. We did have to change something there. That's a long story. There was a problem with it. It was covered under warranty, so we just rebuilt a different silage silo. That's all. Don't worry about it. The fermenting silo is good. It's just we had to change things up a little bit there. But cows are doing good. Now, what am I talking about? What do we increase? Well, right there. Well, you can see it. It's a trailer. Yeah, we needed a better way to transport the milk. And I mean, we're not at a point yet where it was going too crazy. Let's just grab this and we'll, you know what? Let's see. Can we fill it up? How much we got in there? Well, it looks like we got enough. Quite a bit. Yeah, there's enough milk in here, guys. We're going through a decent amount as is right now. But the bigger thing is that little trailer over there by the fermenting silo. It would take me like 5 to 10 trips every time that this would fill up in order to transport our milk. Now I can do it in one. That's going to be, well, as we get more cows, that's going to change, of course, and it's going to take us, yeah, once a month usually we're selling milk off now, it seems like. Maybe not quite. But once again, this costs more than the truck. So another good purchase, though, I think. It's going to come in handy as we kind of ramp up production. But yeah, nothing crazy yet. It's just another thing that makes my life a little bit easier. But we have been doing a lot more trucking lately, and this truck has actually been one of the smartest buys. You know what? You guys were right. We needed to buy something to help us out with our transportation. This has been great so far, though, I have to admit.
So you got to dodge him, you got to duck him, you gotta keep that diesel trucking.
All right, let's take all the milk to our creamery. And yeah, hopefully in the next, I think it's the next 2 or 3 months, it'll be the best prices for milk and cheese. So we'll wait for that. But yeah, things are looking good. Oh, I meant butter. But most of the butter's been going to our buttered popcorn anyways. We still make more than enough, so I'm able to sell off quite a bit every year. Yeah, well, I think we'll be good by, you know what, by the end of the summer here, by the time we get our next corn harvest off, guys, we're going to be flush, I think. We're going to be flush with cash. All right, that's enough trucking for one day. That's enough selling stuff off. I do have a problem I do need to kind of fix today. Let's go back over to the dairy farm and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I told you our cattle have been going through a bunch more much more food lately. So the silage has been, well, silage is fine. It's the hay we're running into a bit of a problem with. Let's go inside the barn. Open sesame. Oh boy, it looks awfully empty in here, doesn't it? Yeah, you guys might recall, we've had this whole wall filled with mini bales at one point in time. We've been going through a lot of bales down into our mixing unit down there and then filling that full of silage, making our TMR. The cows are starting to go through it pretty quick. We've only done a little bit of hay in here and there, but I think it's time we probably got back at her. And I wanted to find, well, I didn't want to find, I found a better way to do it, maybe. I think I found a way that's going to make my life just a little bit easier, to be honest. Sneak peek right there, sneak peek. We'll mess with that in a bit. Let's get out into the field here and let's go cut some hay. Now, of course, the silage has been a lot easier. We've got that loading wagon straight into the fermenter. Hay end's always a bit more of a struggle. We got to TEDS, we got to row or rake everything back up. Yeah, it's a little bit more. Oh yeah. Let's always forget. Thanks for the warnings. There we go. Fire that down and in we go. So it's always a little bit more work. This grass is looking a little thin. I was expecting to be a little bit thicker down here today, guys, but it's okay. We don't need a ton. Just want to get a little bit of hay off this field right off the bat. It looks like we could be a little low by maybe possibly next month, so the sooner I get in here and we get my first cut off this year, it's March, the better off I think we're going to be. Let me get around and around this end corner here and we'll see about that. There we go. That's better. That's better. Once again, I have not done anything to this grass field, guys. We've just been mowing and just letting it grow. No fertilizing, nothing. No liming. We haven't done a single thing to this field. Yeah, it'd be nice if we could maybe spend a bit of time on it. Maybe if we could take some of the slurry we've been getting, because we don't make a lot of money off the slurry. But then again, I mean, realistically, right now we're making more than enough hay and silage off this one field to feed our cows. That could change as this cattle farm expands down here. But for now, it seems to be enough. So maybe I won't worry too much about it. It's nice to have as an option, but that slurry, it does tend to build up a little bit, and we've got to make a couple trips down to the biogas plant and kind of sell it off. So we've already solved one of our problems today. Of course, the transportation issue was definitely, was definitely our biggest problem. If you guys saw the last video out here in Iowa, guys, that was a serious struggle we were having with that poor old Ford. I felt a little bit bad about it, to be honest, but it was still doing the job. We don't need to drive too far typically. and it just means we have to make multiple trips. Now we can do it all in one. So, you know, if you saw that one, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. If you subscribed during that one, hey, thanks for subscribing. Cheers to you guys. Welcome in new subscribers. I hope you guys are having a great day. And, you know, if you're a long-term subscriber, I hope you guys are having a great day as well. But we've got a little bit more hay to grab here. And like I said, it's going to be all field work today for us. We've got the hay, the grass to cut, headed into hay. We got to rake it up. And then we got a new toy to go play with. That's going to make my life, I think, a little bit simpler, especially once again, I'm kind of planning for expansion. All right, step one is, well, she's done. Let's go get the tedder and clean this up a little bit. Dry this hay out. All right, we got the Vermeer tedder, and the more I'm doing hay and the more I realize we want to update our haying equipment as well. Look at this stuff. Yeah, it's all like 40-year-old pieces of equipment. The Vermeer is not that old, but still, it would be nice to have something a little bit more substantial, right? Well, look at this thing. Of course, this tedder has got nothing on the rake, so I guess, yeah, I'm not gonna complain too loud. I could afford to upgrade right now, but like I said, we're trying to figure out how we're gonna get a better planting solution. It might be something we can do this year. I'm hoping there is. All right, that'll do. Step 2 completed. All right, let's move on to step 3. The old New Holland rake's attached. Let's go rake this field up. All right, step 3. I think is pretty much done. Yeah, looks good. Look at all those rows. All right, let's go get the baler. All right, and away we go. Now this is where things get a little bit interesting because, quite honestly, guys, we did have some struggles here before with the trailer that was attached to this, and we're not using the trailer anymore now. Let's see if I can straighten that out. Now we're just putting the bales out in the field, which. This first row is going to be a little bit much because I kind of merged a bunch of the rows together. But after this, we're not going to have this many bales popping out. Look at them all just fly out of this thing. Yeah, it's a bit much. So let me get through baling all this hay up as quickly as I can. We'll take her pretty easy here. It shouldn't take us too long now that we don't have to deal with the trailer. There's no unloading, of course. So that is kind of one of the benefits of doing what we're doing here. Let me get through this quickly. Oh man, yeah, the more we're doing this, the more I'm seeing the rake. Having a better rake would be a little bit better. I'm fighting to pick up all the grass, so yeah, you know what? A rake's relatively inexpensive for a decent, like a half-decent one, right? We don't need the best of the best, but something a little better than that little New Holland would be nice. I'm just missing so much grass and parts that it's tough to pick up with this little baler. So yeah, you know what? We'll get another couple bales off our fields if we had a better rake. So whoa, let's not rush into that. Let's go with that next. I think that's not too bad. All right, step 5 or step 4. No, going into step 5. Step 4 is done, guys. The baling's done. It's time to go pick up those bales with, well, kind of what I've been waiting to test out. The New Holland right over there. We'll just put the little baler right back in here. The old 7810 can sit right about here, and then we can get set up in the brand new to us StackCruiser. I always want to call it the Stack Pro. Anyways, we can get set up in this automatic. Well, it's an auto bale pickup truck. I don't know if that's the technical term, but we're going with it.
They've done studies, you know. 60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's a New Holland. It's somewhat beat up. It's new to us, and hey, you know what? I'm happy to have it. Now, like I said, we do have a trailer right there that we were using. You guys might have saw that. Launching bales into it, but the problem is we can only fit maybe 25, 30, maybe 40 bales in there at a time. It's not organized very well. You always have to have someone back there helping you out. Well, we could do this on our own now. So that's pretty cool. I mean, it's not exactly the nicest bale truck in the world, but you know what? It's okay. It should get the job done. So let's hop on in. Let's go jump on in. Shut the door. All right, let's fire this thing on up. Yeah, it fires up no problem. Let it warm up for a couple seconds, and we'll take it into the field now. Like I said, that there holds like 25 to 50 bales. I don't remember the exact number we were getting onto that. We got a decent amount, but this thing holds, I don't even know how many. It's a StackCruiser 102. It's not 102 bales, I don't think, though. I'm pretty sure it holds substantially more than that. We'll see, I guess, once we get out there. Let's see if we can spin this thing around. Look at this old thing. Yeah, we'll see, guys. We'll see how many we can get into this. All right, that's the old way. This will be the new way. Off to the field we go. Let's go. All right, there we go. Already got a few loaded up. If you guys have OCD, please stop watching. You might want to leave now. We're missing. There's so much hay that's been missed here. yeah, it's really not great. There's the amount we missed. I bet you I've got like probably a dozen bales I could probably grab off this. The other thing that's nice about this, guys, is we could probably use this to transport bales too, right? Like we could take this down the highway and use this to transport and sell these bales if I ever needed to, rather than, well, that bale truck, it's just not a very great way of moving things around. Oh, I've got our first row done. Look at that. All right, we got a road done already. All right, let's see if we can sneak through this. I'm gonna go around the far side and we'll grab as many as we can here, but it looks like it's gonna hold quite a few. Definitely could use a bit of a clean too. She is pretty rusted and beat up, but it's not the worst. It still runs fine. Now, the one thing I am noticing though is the amount the front end kind of hangs off the front of this thing. When you come around corners, it does feel a little bit strange. Like this whole front end, you're way out in front of the axle. It's not even just like that cab over the Peterbilt we got the cab over. This thing here, oh, let's even grab that one there as well. You're so far over the wheels that when you take a corner, you just feel that front end swing. Now, that being said, I was expecting this to be able to turn a lot sharper, and it really doesn't turn very sharp at all. Here, just let that load it up. We've got, what, 4 stacks now? Nice. Let's see, like, if I try and spin this around and try and grab, like, the next row, I can't even come close. Like, it's such a long ways away. Look at that. I mean, it's interesting because, like I said, you're sitting in front of the wheels so far, but at the same time, it doesn't really turn all that sharp. Man, this thing holds a lot of bales. I knew it was going to hold a ton, but like I said, we'd have to make at least, like, it might fit, what, 50? Not even 50 bales in that other trailer. We haven't even fit, we got 114 bales on this thing so far, and we're only halfway full. We can fit a ton of bales on this. This is great. Last couple bales, don't look on the side there. That row is not there. You guys are seeing things. Don't worry about it. Look at it next time. Last bale. What, almost 160 bales, guys. That is, that's quite a bit. I'm really impressed with this thing. Let's put this into the barn. Oh, I never measured the barn for height. Can I? Oh, it's wide too. Suck it in, suck it in, suck it in. Until, yeah, it just fits like a glove. don't mind the invisible 2x4. It's totally fine. Where do I want to put this? Like over here. Let's put it over right beside the yeah, we'll stack this down right beside the hole there, and then we can just toss bales down this time instead of having to cart them across, right? Like beforehand, it was a bit of a fight to try to get stuff down there, but there's a lot of room down here. We should be fine if we just kind of stick it in the corner. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right, and up we go. Put it right there. Nice and easy. Just tilt her back. Good, good, good. Yeah, it's not even gonna hit the beams at all. Perfect. All right, keep on going. Look at that. All right, this is perfect right down here, guys. This is great. I'm loving this thing. This is gonna work out perfect for this farm. Yeah, I thought we'll maybe having to get another baler, but I think we'll be better off just with this bale loader. The Stack Pro, which I keep on calling it the StackCruiser, is working fine. All right, drop that there. Stay. Can you? Oh. Okay, we'll get out of the way. We'll get out of the. Well. It was working so great. It was working so great. Rabble. Come on. Everything was working so great right up until that happened. Did stuff fall through the wall somehow? Not yet, but it might soon. Brutal. Brutal. So I guess that's why they call this the StackCruiser and not the Stack Pro. Yeah, I guess that's the reason. Huh. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like on the way out. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel. And as always, thanks to all our channel members. Channel members, you guys are awesome. Appreciate you guys. So that'll do it for us today. We'll see you guys in the next video. And maybe if you want to see, well, us baling some more with that little baler, maybe check out the video on the card. Or maybe check out how we built this farm. You can do that too. Anyways, have a good one, guys. We'll see you guys in the next one. This is Klutch. Over and out.